Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little beans out there. Okay, I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. Now then, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful and delicious and wonderful little subscribers. How I love you all so. I hope that you're all super duper delicious where you are in the world, my little beautifuls, and that life is treating you oh so dandy. Okay, the sun is shining in my neck of the woods in the UK, so it's delicious, it's warm, and it's beautiful. And I'm feeling delicious and warm as well, and hot. Okay, now then, I've got my dear friend with me today, my beautiful and delicious and wonderful beautiful little dear friend Kaz. Okay, so she's going to join in another conversation, okay, because we're also following and what's going on as well with old twatter Boris Johnson. I reckon they're up to no good. Sorry everybody, I've just got to put my lip gloss on. Right, there we go. So, good afternoon, my beautiful and dear little Kaz. Sorry about that, everybody. I forgot to put my lip gloss on. Right, okay. So, good afternoon, my beautiful little Kaz. How are you today?
I'm fine. You all right?
And how's your beautiful family?
Fine.
Yes, everybody really super duper well?
Better than me.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, right. So, Kaz and myself, my beautiful little Kaz, and my delicious little self, we're going to be, having a conversation today, okay? And we're going to be discussing the latest because, Kaz, bless her beautiful dear heart, she's following as well what's going on, okay? So Kaz, what's your thoughts? Oh, sorry, 3, 2, 1, beam me up with my juicy little lights, okay? Now then, so what's your thoughts on what's going on then?
Well,
please, sweet.
Well, they said
it's
Boris,
always good to know, isn't it, everybody?
Well,
so we're all
Boris will not,
in this conversation.
Sorry, they said that Boris will not, bend down, will not resign. No, this was all yesterday.
Thank you.
And look how many ministers, the big ministers with, at big jobs, they all resign. From the councillor, I can't remember the guy with the bald head, I can't remember his name, right?
Are you on about...
I can't remember his name.
Suari or something?
Something like that.
Anyway, I can't remember his name.
He's resigned.
Yes.
Then you got transport, she's resigned. Then you got the children minister, he's resigned. Yeah. Then you got... Well, I don't know if he's gay. Well, to me, he's gay anyway.
Anyway, he wasn't being offensive there, by the way. It's just, he wasn't being offensive, anybody.
Right, he's gay, and he might go as well.
Yes.
Right. Then you had the culture minister. He went a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
There's about 7 of them.
Yeah.
Now, how can 7 of his big top men, right, decide to resign? So something is wrong, right, with him. Right, because what he's not doing his duty, and people around England, right, has had enough of him because he's not telling the whole truth.
No,
right?
He face lies. I've said that.
All he wants to do is pay back. But to me, right, how Boris sort of think he could get off lightly is that because he gave us money, what he gave to the poor people and us here, right? He thought, well, he gave us 1,200 to each household, right? And he thinks, okay, could we get what's that? That only does does a let up now and again. We still got bills.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sorry to rudely interrupt you, dear Kaz, but I've got something to say here. Now, I don't know about you, but he seems to find everything rather amusing, doesn't he?
He does.
So, doesn't he? All my delicious babies out there as well, okay?
Yeah.
He seems to find everything...
Just
very amusing, okay? When there's... In the UK, in our neck of the woods, in the UK, okay, where there's so many who are suffering, but he just seems to find everything utterly hilarious. Do you see what I mean?
Well, it's all right for him, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day now, right, they said he will stand up, he won't resign. I said he's going to resign. He had no choice. Yesterday I was, on the TV, says he's going to resign because the pressure's on him.
Yes, but I don't know.
But then again, They want him to stand to autumn. I don't think he's going to step down because there's nobody to take over his spot.
Yeah. But the other thing is as well, Kaz, right? You see what they do, this putrid flipping poxy government, and I'm so sorry, everybody, okay? But, you know, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, loves the truth, right? Is that, you see, they move the goalposts, don't they? Yeah. So they're saying this, yes, they're saying this, and then they'll move the goalpost to something else. And so, yes.
Because, I mean, they're saying that COVID, right, is risen up again.
Yeah,
and knowing them,
starting with that again as well.
And I get the feeling we're going to have another lockdown.
Yeah, but I said this, if they can keep locking everybody down, that's what they're going to do. They're going to lock everybody down.
They're going to lock you down. And then what is be more people committing themselves, you know, stress. Sorry to say this, but suicide.
That's right, yes.
And everything. And that's going to come, and, you know, that's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Right? And when they get how many people die, it's because of what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, food situation. Now, kids are on holiday. Well, they break up on the 22nd of July. Now, the mothers now have to find food for them to eat.
Yes.
Right.
How long do they usually have now?
6 weeks.
Because our daughters are all grown up now, aren't they?
What doesn't matter? They're
delicious little daughters.
Your daughter will go back in September.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it usually 6 weeks off the summer holiday, or is it 7?
No, 6.
Oh, 6.
It was 8 weeks when I was
in the UK anyway.
Yeah, it was 8 weeks when I was.
Yes, yeah. Oh yes, when we were younger. Yes.
Yeah, 2 months.
When we were younger.
Bloody hell. And then it's 6 weeks for them. University is about 11 weeks for them.
Do you know what I always think about? You know, like when we were younger. You know that song. You know that song, dear Kaz. And I hope that you all know this song. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Yes, because to me there was much better times.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, but I don't know about you, my beautiful dear little Kaz. Yes, but before we used to have communities where everybody used to, you know, and everybody used to know each other and everybody used to get along with each other. But I mean, where I live, I mean, dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, thank you. But I mean, I'm blessed, you know what I mean? Because a lot, and the same with dear little Kaz, you know, where she lives as well, you know, we're blessed because, you know a number of families and things like that, and they're all beautiful. Do you understand what I mean? But it's not happening in many places. It's like it's not a community feeling, is it, Kaz?
Because even children now say that their parents can't take them where they want to take them.
No.
Because of petrol.
Again, yes. I mean, when you look at the British beaches,
I know.
I mean, usually, they should be full.
Packed, but they can't afford it.
No.
Fact, because even down Wales.
I mean, how much did your beautiful daughter, your youngest daughter, Kaz, how much did she put in the petrol in the you told me the other day? It's 80 quid, wasn't it? 80 quid, 80
And that's the full?
Yeah, and that's to fill it up, yeah.
£80. So it's costing her near enough £180. Well, yeah, Mum.
Yeah, so.
Right, and it's really bad.
But here's what we've got to say here though about this, because the oil's not going up.
No, but I don't understand why.
See what I'm saying?
Oil hasn't.
Because I follow a lot of videos and stuff.
Well, no, but it's only the energy prices going up badly. Then you got electricity, gas, everything going up. Then you got.
I mean, that's shot up big time. That has.
And you got food going up.
I know, it's like, sorry, excuse me, it's like I've noticed, okay, that it doesn't seem like a lot, okay, but it's like 20 or 30 pence on
each item.
On items.
I mean,
and then what happens is you get to the till and it's
skyrocket.
Do you know what I mean? I was looking at my receipt the other day. I was looking at it and I thought, you know what?
I went to Marks and Spencer's yesterday and bought roast chicken in a bag. You know what I mean?
Marks is nice. I love Marks.
Roast chicken in a bag. Now that
we love Marks and Spencer's.
That used to be £5.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's £8.
£8. I know, yes.
And I said to the one, what?
For a chicken in a bag.
£3.50.
Used to be a £5. Used to be £5, but now it's £8 or £8.50 is what my dear little friend, delicious little friend Kaz is saying.
I thought to myself, what? That's really taking the pee, that is, you know what I mean? And when I got to the till, what I picked up, the woman said it was £24.
Yes.
And I thought, what, this don't look 24 quid.
But mind you, you know, in Waitrose, you know, for like a free range chicken, you know, in the UK, because, you know, I paid it for my beautiful and delicious babies, my little animals and stuff, who are also my daughters, and even for the little foxes as well. But like you're paying like £10 for a chicken or £12 for a chicken. Yes.
Even the corn ones.
Yeah.
Corn-fed ones.
Corn-fed, yeah.
No, you can't buy them.
No.
No,
I haven't seen many of them now.
No, because it's rather expensive, because it costs you about £12 to £13.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you think to yourself, what is this country coming to? There's so many people, the government, right, is just crashing it down, put pressure after pressure after pressure upon everybody.
But Kaz, sorry to really interrupt you, sweet, and all my delicious babies, you know, who are very kind enough to listen to my videos, okay, and with myself and my beautiful little Kaz, okay, is that I don't know about you, but you see, whenever you look at the putrid governments, it's like they're just laughing at us. They're just laughing at us.
They're laughing, but you see, at the end of the day, they'll be laughing.
They really are, you know.
Right now, it's on them.
Well,
because what it is, at the end of the day, right, it's on them, right? I mean, people say, when I saw Boris, you know, I'm saying, but they said that he's resigned. I said, yes, it's for damn right to resign, that dirty, drunk old man. Come out, yes, and giving everybody a blasted headache, kind of, you know, I reckon it's because of his wages.
Well, you see, it's been happening for years, hasn't it? So let's just have a sip of coffee, please, and thank you. See how bright it's going.
But the trouble is, who is?
Yeah, but they've been doing it for years, haven't they? Yeah. Sorry to really interrupt. They're taking backhanders.
Conservatives has been in for donkey years. It's a time we have a change. But the trouble is, right, to have a change, it's the same thing over again.
Yes.
So there's no point who gets in and who comes out.
Yes.
Since it don't make no difference. Because at the end of the day, they can't make this country as a better place.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Simple as that. We're in the war with what's
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah, but even though they're doing that as well, and it's not for the right reasons.
No, because you got.
And look who's suffering.
Look at the pinhead man from Germany.
It's true, you know. Look who's suffering. I've done a previous video that's just been uploaded on YouTube.
Yeah, look at the pinhead man there. You know what I mean? Can't speak a word of bloody English. But
right, that's flipping. What's his name? Zelensky.
No, not him. He's for his own country, Ukraine.
Well, he's a flipping Egypt as well, isn't he?
Right, he's all right.
Flipping right Egypt is.
Yeah, because to me, he's okay. He doesn't realise his own people, their place been bombed up, their homes, their livelihood, everything's. You know,
yeah, but over the years, Kaz, they've done it to Syria.
Oh, yeah.
They've done it to everywhere.
Everywhere they can get.
I mean, my wonderful and delicious up the road from me, beautiful, you know, wonderful family. Do you understand what I mean? They're so beautiful, you know, and because I mentioned them on a previous video way back. And I mean, they give me so many hugs and kisses, you know, and if they haven't seen me, then, you know, they'll come and knock on the door and see if I'm all right. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But it's just that they just do not happen to see me when do you understand what I mean? But look at how much they care, but they had to leave their home, you know, in Syria, they had to leave their home, do you see what I mean, to come to the UK.
But they can't.
And they're the most beautiful little family, honestly. God bless them.
But you know, they can't come to UK no more. They have to go to...
And also, sorry to really interrupt you, sweet, and I've just got to tell you all this as well, that the dear mum and dad, God bless them, they're so beautiful, they really, really are, that the reason why they took the jab was so that they could go and visit family in another country. So it's going right, you know, so that they could go and visit family.
That's blackmail.
Yes.
Blackmail, that is. But at the end of the day, right, you know, this COVID's getting out of hand.
Yeah, but they're using this excuse. Yeah. Sorry to rudely interrupt you again, sweet. They're using this excuse. They are, you know, that everything is this flipping... And all it is, if you look in the encyclopedia, it clearly tells you corona equals a common cold.
It is. It's just a flu. If you got a flu...
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Kaz, you've seen, haven't you, how many are going around with the muzzles on?
Quite a few.
Isn't it bonkers?
I've seen them in the car.
Bonkers, you know, everybody.
People driving their own car with
I know.
I can't understand that.
It's crazy.
You know, I just don't understand it. I mean, this country is free.
For the ones who have fell for it, God
you
bless them.
You wasn't born with a mask on your face.
No, I wasn't born with a flipping muzzle on our boat race.
You was born
my dear mum, oh, God rest you, dear soul, my beautiful dear mum, I love you. And my dear dad. Yeah. Well, they gave me the breath of life.
That's it. The first thing you...
Do you know what I mean? Not to flipping be muzzled.
You know, first thing you came at...
Sorry,
to your mother. Please, the first thing you have in your lungs was air.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So why are you wearing those things on your face?
Yes.
It's not catching anything.
It just doesn't make... There's just no sense to it, is there?
But because what is right, they got them...
No sense whatsoever.
Because what is the government made them scared of it.
Yes.
And think, yes, you must walk with a muzzle.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it looked like dog muzzle, innit? Yeah. Dog muzzle, innit? But that's what it looked like to me.
Mm.
Right? And they want everybody to... Even into the doctors, you got to wear, you know, a muzzle.
Oh, I know. Do you remember when I went to the doctors with you, Kaz, months back?
Yeah.
And they asked me, they did, you know, I did a previous video on this months ago, and we went to the doctors, didn't we, Kaz?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, they were trying their best, you know, to get me to either have a visor or to have a muzzle. I said, no, thank you.
Even when I went...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, even I went...
They may be flipping Egypts, but I'm not.
I went in, and that was to say... because I'm diabetic.
Yes.
And I tell you...
That's another thing is as well, if you go on DuckDuckGo, you'll see about flipping all about that.
Huge woman. Right, huge.
Huge.
Right, she's big.
Sorry, not being offensive to anybody.
Big, fat, backside woman that she's
like... Not being offensive to anybody, by the way. It's the way that she says it, you say.
Big, hell of a woman couldn't stay in the chair. Right, couldn't sit in it without.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes,
she's like she was.
Stuck and then she's telling
me not
to eat not
eat
grapes and like a handful of grapes. Yeah,
one apple or whatever. And an apple. But I must not eat no rice, no pasta, no potato.
Yes.
No, I must yam. Shit.
Sorry, everybody, but this is Kaz, you know, because we've been dear friends for so many years, you know, but she just says it the way it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's how it is anyway. Yeah. And look at her.
I'm sorry for the swearing.
I'm sure she'd go home and yam blasted right.
Sorry, everybody, I'm ever so sorry. Yeah.
And she's dictating to me.
That's right, it's true.
And I thought to myself, but this woman...
It is true, though. It's very true.
Not even her shoes, she couldn't... Them shoes, it was too tight.
Yes. Yeah.
Too tight with that big foot, that damn little foot then.
Foot then.
Plumbing. You know the wheels car Michelin.
I actually thought, and I'm not being disrespectful here, considering they're supposed to be in a professional setting, well, I actually thought she looked very scruffy.
Well, considering she said...
I don't mean it nastily when I say it to everybody, but she looked very scruffy.
And she thought, well, she said that she's like a nursing officer, top nursing officer.
Oh, yeah, she was quick to tell me.
Oh, she was telling
40 years, you know.
40 years.
Knows about everything, knows flipping nothing.
But still for all.
Yeah.
Look at the size of her.
Yeah.
Look at the size. She looked like Michelin. You know the tires Michelin? That's what she looked like.
Yeah.
Her foot them look like Michelin.
Oh.
Right? Big hell of a backside woman like to tell you what you must not eat. But I eat my food the same way.
Yeah.
And I don't see no harm in it. Right? And even if I go back and see her again, I would tell her same place. Because they want me to go on the,
what did they tell you, Cass? Sorry to really interrupt you, sweet. What did they tell when they called you a few days later? Because they said that they felt that I was giving you all of the wrong advice, didn't they?
Yes. We're not very comfortable.
They turned around and said that and then I've done loads of research, right? That I was giving the wrong advice to my dear friend.
Yeah. And
what I was doing was to keep her alive.
They didn't like it at all. But I said, well, you better check on the woman who's used with that yesterday because she was out of order. Right. And she said, no, but she was trying to tell you, Carol. You know, I said, no, she wasn't trying to tell me nothing.
Yeah.
She's just a big head wheel. I said, look at me and look at her.
She's vexed.
Look at me and look at her. I can sit in that chair, but she can't sit in that chair here.
Yeah,
I can guarantee she can't sit in that blue chair.
Yeah.
If she's sitting there, she's stuck. She don't even get halfway down on the chair. So as far as I know, right, I'm not saying I'm twiggy.
I'm not saying I'm twiggy.
I'm not saying I'm, like an apple-shaped woman. I'm not saying that. I'm just...
I know, because they say that, don't they, about different women. Sorry to really interrupt you.
Yeah.
You know that all women are all different.
They're different shapes and
sizes, you know.
You got apple round woman.
Yeah, apple round.
Then you got pear-shaped woman. Then you have them big woman, them who like to be feisty when you want to tell you what. No. There's some nice looking women who's big.
That's true, actually. Very true.
Very nice looking who's big.
We're not saying being offensive to anybody out there, by the way, sweet, about your weight, okay? So please, please do not take any of this offensively. What we do is just having a general conversation about things, because we just have
I was a size 26, and now, because I lost weight,
yes,
I didn't go on no diet.
No.
Unfortunately, I just lost weight.
Yes.
So I'm a size 22.
Yes.
But I'm still big.
Well, of course, with me, Kaz, because obviously I'm slimmer,
Yeah.
So don't take that the wrong way. Anyway, you don't. Anyway, everybody, right? But what it is, my weight, it goes up and down. So I'm going through the menopause, aren't I?
Oh, well, that's another thing.
You see what I mean? Which you've all heard me discuss this,
you start menopause at the age
1 minute it's up and the next minute it's down.
Yeah, but you start menopause at the age of 38.
Yeah, but mine started last year, September last year.
Yeah, that means you're late.
Yeah.
You're late. If you did start at the age of 38, you finished on about 50, 51.
Yes.
But because you started last year,
yes,
you're going to finish very late.
Yes.
You might, late 50s.
The only thing I can cope with the weight business, where it goes up and down, right? I can cope with that. But what I cannot cope with, and I'm going to get these hot sweats, you can't. Really bad hot sweats.
The only thing they can give you, they would try and give you some tablets.
I'm not taking nothing. I don't take any tablets. There's no tablet in my system. No tablet in my system at all.
I never took none.
Yeah.
And I suffered for 10 years with it, right? And I stopped. Was it when I was 52? I stopped, and then it come on, and it go very, very when you're around about 53, 54.
Yes.
It comes on and it goes up. It's gonna come twice, and then it's done.
But it can put you in moods as well.
Gosh, you can go in a mood swing. Yeah.
I mean, 1 minute. I'm usually a very happy little bunny, right? I really, really am. But I do have my odd moments, and especially if I'm getting flipping all hot and bothered. I really at night I get really irritable.
Gosh.
Do you know what I mean?
At night time, I have to go downstairs.
But generally, I'm happy.
Go downstairs and drink a cold water, something cold to drink.
Yes.
To cool down yourself.
Yes.
Or sometimes put the fan on to cool myself down. Then you put the fan on, you start being cold again.
That's right, yes, because you're going really hot, really cold.
Yes. You can't really make up your mind, because of your hormones.
And for you delicious gentlemen out there, I tell you what, you're super duper lucky, that you don't have all these problems that us flipping women have, I'm telling you.
The only thing what men do have really a problem is prostate.
Yes, I know.
And that's going really badly, that is prostate, because they need to be known at the age in their 30s to know that, to have examination for that, because it can kill you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because what is prostate can go into cancer.
Yeah, because what it does is it's when a gentleman, when he's not wishing to be disrespectful or rude here, so we are just having a conversation. It usually starts when a gentleman cannot do a wee properly. That's how it starts.
And it's very painful for them, you know.
Very painful, yes.
Yeah, when they, you know, they can't, you know.
Yes.
You know, like their urine or anything like that.
Yeah.
Nothing, but they should go and get a check.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of it going around, so they need to be checked. Even the turnaround people with cancer, they're backlog with it.
Oh yeah, there's a great big backlog here.
Backlog, and to me, in this country, why you have a backlog? Because at the end of the day, it's their own fault. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's their own fault. So you have to turn around and say, well.
Sorry, everybody. Yes. Go on, Kaz.
Yeah, you have to turn around and say, well, is it the government fault or is it the nurses? Well, you can't blame the nurses and the doctors because they only can take so much they can on their pay, on the roll. But we shouldn't have a backlog.
Well, like we said before and we say again, they've used it all as an excuse, haven't they? Everything's been an excuse, all of this whole pandemic and that.
Because what is the pandemic, right? They put this serious thing out and the COVID became the biggest thing of all.
Yeah.
So concentrating on people on cancer or, you know, prostrate, anything to do with cancer, you know, what's going on. Instead, they put a stop to that, draw a line, and COVID came first.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
But can we change the subject for a minute? Something's just came into my mind, Kaz. What do you think about all this gender business? It's all right, because we're having a discussion about different things. You know, the gender where they're talking about men, you know, and like where they wear dresses and things like that. What's your thoughts on all of this?
Listen,
my wonderful little Kaz.
This is my
belief. Because it's very interesting, right? Actually.
This is my belief.
Yeah.
Right? Even got toilets that they can come in. It's like I was at the hospital and I was going to the toilet. When I came out, I saw a man.
Ah, yes.
Right.
Listen to this, everybody. Yeah.
And he was dressed up. You know, he had done dress, you know, pink dress and whatever. I looked, I went, hold on a minute. This is not your toilet. Right? And he went, he says, anybody.
It's all true, this is,
he says, anybody come. I said, what do you mean anybody can come in here? I'm a woman, fully. You're not.
Yes.
Right? You got a dick in front of you. I don't have none.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Right.
Everybody. I said, I am a fully woman. This is a woman's toilet.
Yes.
Not a woman's toilet. I never heard that.
Yeah.
You got your toilet next door. Why is it that you can't use it? So you're trying to claim that you're a woman just like me.
Yeah.
Because I know I've got a womb and you don't have one. Right? You're not supposed to be in here. Right? So he started saying that, well, we got rights. I said,
see, this is what I mean. This is where the world's gone crazy.
I said, we've got rights for what? He said, didn't you see it on the door? I said, don't go. What I see on the door? All I know is that I'm a woman and I'm in here.
Yeah.
You are a man. You're supposed to be near the one.
Yes. Right?
And if you have any respect for yourself, you go next door and do what you want to do in your own business.
Well, I mean, call me speaking out of turn here, my beautiful, delicious little Kaz, and all my beautiful and delicious little, who are kind enough to watch my video, you know. What I'm going to say to you is that I wouldn't be too trusting, especially, you know, if you little bairns have got to go into the toilet.
Well, this is it, because...
So, if I've spoke out of turn, everybody, because I'm not saying anything against if somebody... do you understand what I mean? But I'm just, but dear God, Jesus Christ and Nazareth, our dear Creator, how it's gone, but loves the truth.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
That's the way I see it anyway.
9-year-old, 10-year-old.
I wouldn't trust one of my little bairns if they were younger to go into a...
Right, 9 to 10-year-old.
With a man going in there.
Mommy, can I go?
What's all that about?
Yeah, Mommy, can I go to the toilet? She said yes.
Disgusting.
Because she just believes that it's a woman's toilet. She don't think nothing else in her head.
No.
All she knows is a woman's toilet.
Yeah.
Right. She goes to the toilet and a man come in there.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's not normal. I do not care what anyone tells me.
They're not saying
whatever our definition of normal is.
You see, they don't put on the door is for transvestite men or whatever. They put on the door that any man can go in there, you know. Oh, they know that. That's causing trouble.
See, I'm not... Sorry to rudely interrupt you again, sweet. Sorry, everybody, right? But I've just got something. I've got no problem if somebody, wants to... I don't know. Well, I always believe live and let live. That's what I believe in. But when it comes to things like this and little bairns going into toilets, and then you've got a man because he's dressed in a frock, and then he goes, well, I don't agree with this. I don't care what anyone tells me, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and I'm going to speak my opinion. Yes, I am.
At the end of the day, it don't have to be a man dressed up in a frock. It could be any man can go there. Because it don't state it properly.
Yes.
Right. So at the end of the day, if the little girl went in there, it could be a paedophile.
That's right.
He go in there thinking, all right, yeah.
Well, it's like going into a candy store, isn't it? It's like going into a candy store.
He's got the child there.
Yeah.
And what it is, because he could turn around and say, well, men can come in here. So they make it a norm, but don't make it stated.
Yes.
But to me, they tread on bad grounds there.
Yes.
Because to me, men stay where they are, women stay where they're going.
Yes.
Right? We can't stand up and pee.
No. Right. And that's what was happening at Glastonbury, wasn't it? At Glastonbury, in the UK. Apparently they had, according to what I'd read, they had these toilets, for women, yes? And, stand-up toilets. What's all that about?
We can't stand up and wee.
Right.
If we would all the way down our legs.
Well, of course.
We would not design.
I mean, call us flipping thick or brain dead, which none of us are.
No.
Right? But at the end of the day, a woman should be able to sit on a toilet.
That's what we designed for. We designed to sit on toilet.
Do you know what I mean?
We designed to have babies and carry them.
That's right, yes.
Right? What is this country coming into saying that because they're trying to change their sex to be a woman, but they could never be a woman.
No.
Never. Don't matter how much they get top or whatever they want to do and have breasts out and everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. A friend of mine, a Marcy's friend came to our house and he came there and he used to put tissue down his down his boob.
Kaz, can we just and then restart it, please? Yeah. Sorry, everybody, my delicious babies. So we're going to restart in a moment because we're just going to refuel, have another cup of tea and coffee, okay? Then we're going to, this is part 1, and then we're going to go on to part 2, okay? Because we're having a general conversation and we're having different discussions, okay? So... And, for those of you who are, so very kind to even, sit and listen to the video that, my dear self and my beautiful dear little Kaz, the videos that we're making today. Thank you, okay? But we're just having a general conversation with different things, okay? So until the next video, much love and thank you for listening to this one. Thank you. God bless. Much love.